So, welcome to Pahrump, Nevada. So, Pahrump is a town 1 hour away from Las Vegas, similar to Laughlin, to Moapa Valley, to Mesquite. Pahrump is a small town. It has that rural spirit. You can see it's open playing field. Pahrump is a town. People who want to move to Pahrump usually gonna be retiree. Um, Outdoor activity, Pahrump, you're gonna find a lot of ATV trail. There's only one golf club in Pahrump. This is like the nicest part of town too. For like, if you're looking to relocate to Pahrump, you wanna stay to the golf course. That's something you can do. I'll show you a little bit later. This town has more freedom. So in Clark County, this is another county as well. Pahrump sit on 9 County, which is next to Clark County. Clark County, one of the largest counties in Nevada. However, due to being in the different county, you have different rules. So you got more freedom, more relaxable. Clark County has some restriction compared to Pahrump that you're not find. For example, prostitution is legal in Pahrump. Yeah, in 9 County, believe it or not. In Las Vegas, it's illegal. So just give you an idea. You're gonna find a racetrack. There's also a motorsport track here in Pahrump that people would like to come bring their cars, race. So if you're in that sort of thing or racing, you can bring your car. They have a school over there too, pretty neat. A lot of rodeo style, a lot of ranches. Pahrump is well known for its rodeo. Every year they do a fair, like a county fair, where folks bring their rodeo, and that's some of the cases. It's gonna be on that side a little more. Next to the mountain. So Pahrump, you're gonna find a lot of up there trail activity. So if you have an ATV, fun, the up there style, it can be a benefit. It's not for everyone. Pahrump has some challenges as well. Small town, so obviously when it comes to employment, yeah, you're gonna have those jobs, but maybe the wage not be that high. But if you wanna live in Vegas, if you wanna come to Pahrump for fun, it's possible. You have a lot they can do, a lot more freedom, a lot more democracy, you call it, the American freedom democracy. They have a lot of shooting range, so you want to blow shit out. There's a freaking warehouse, there's ammunition over here that I'm going to show you. You buy all your ammunition. People buy lots of land. You got bigger acres of land for cheaper price compared to what you find in Las Vegas. Another thing about it, Pahrump, the rules are more lenient. For example, in Clark County, for the 4th of July fireworks, they do not allow you to purchase fireworks because it's illegal. So over there, during the 4th of July, you're gonna fire fireworks but have less explosive. But here in Pahrump, it's free real estate. You can buy all kinds of fireworks. And it's funny because every year, people smuggle the fireworks from here to Las Vegas. And the cops show pictures when they confiscated the fireworks. So if you want to blow some shit out with fireworks, just do it here. You have more relaxing. Also, no HOA. A lot of folks want to have that freedom, that more independent lifestyle. Pahrump is a good time for that one. There's no HOA. Unless you stay by the golf club. That's HOA automatically. But yeah, some neighborhood have HOA, but not a lot. The majority is just, like I said, middle of nowhere. I'm here, this is like the welcome sign. Like, you hear the welcome sign? Yeah. So, no buildings, like the golf is over there. So let's explore. If you want to move to Pahrump, who's going to be the right people. Like I say, this is the desert landscaper. Can be good, can be bad.
All right, so let's talk about Pahrump. So Pahrump has one of those classic Nevada origin stories. It started with the Southern Paiute people, an Indian tribe, who named it after the natural water spring in the valley. Back then, this place was nothing but ranchers, cotton fields, and dirt roads. No pavement, no phones, just wide open desert. And a few big families running huge pieces of land. Fast forward today, and the same land is the reason why people move here. You get the big lots, real privacy, that do your own thing lifestyle that you can find it anywhere else. It is quiet, it is spatial, it is only about an hour away from Vegas, so close enough for work, for us to breathe. Pahrump went from an old ranchy valley to a modern desert freedom. If you want peace, independence, and land you can actually use, this is your spot. Another thing about Pahrump that it has no central government. So Pahrump operate as their it's pretty much there's no city, there's no mayor, no city council, no city department like city police. It's still considered unincorporated town. Means it just simply mean like the county 9 runs the show. So county handles law enforcement, fire services, zoning, local ordinance, budget. So it's not for everyone. So that's one of the benefits that you have more lenient compared to a city. Now it does have a local advisory board instead of a city council, but very much like but pretty much at the end of the day, the Nye County Commission makes all the rules and decisions of the county. So you pay taxes to the county as well. In some of the areas in Pahrump, you have no city water, so you're gonna have accepted tax. Now, this is the Spring Mountain Motor Resort and Country. This is where most of the Corvette, local McLarens, your typical racetrack or go karting. Golf cars. So if you're into that sort of action, then this is a place where you want to come. They have a membership. I would say if you want to race, check it out, see how much it's gonna be. As you enter Pahrump, you notice a lot of signs. Like this is the first building. This is also the first firework that we see. So let's continue further. I explain what we saw. As you go further down this road, this is actually the main road of business. So most of the businesses will be on this road. So on this side, you have an RV parking for the retired folks. More fireworks complex. So fireworks all year long in Pahrump, and you got some of the local resort, casino, local restaurant. And this is like the entry area of Pahrump. Your local employers, a lot of warehouses too, AutoZone, gas station, your local auto dealer shop as well is gonna be on this main intersection. And this is the local casino. There's two, actually, I think 3 casinos so far. A small one, They have bingo, entertainment for the local folks. So people want to play bingos, check it out. Maybe you're in the vicinity. All right, so this is the local Pahrump shopping center. I think it's called Pahrump Valley Junction. This is where most of the folks do their shopping, your grocery. This is where most of the business is. So if you want to open a business in Pahrump, this is where you want to do. Part of my field also do the commercial real estate space. So based on I look at it, it can be between $1 and $2 per square footage. So it can be great. You have your local pharmacy, gas station, nail salon. This is a China Go-Go. On that side, you're gonna find Panda Express, your local Walmart. So like I say, your typical small town grocery store. And now, Pahrump is not for everybody. So if you're a young professional just starting a life, I will not recommend this town. Maybe stay in Vegas because that's where you got your more career opportunities. You're gonna have more access to job. That's one of the downsides of living in a small town, that the job availability is a little bit lower. I mean, if you get a job here, but how much is gonna pay you? Maybe $18, $25. It's enough to live in Pahrump. But if you want more access to more opportunity, Vegas, I would say, is where you go. That's where I do most of my businesses, most of my commercial deals. That's what I do most of my residential deals. So. All right, so this is where most of the local residents do their shopping. It's the only nicest shopping center. There are other areas, but in basically in commercial space, you want to have a strong anchor store. So Walmart, Albertson will be your main anchor, so other business can thrive. I did see other areas, yes, but I would not recommend those areas. Most of those places they're sitting behind a gas station, as well as a businesses with few vacancies. So on this part of town, I would say stay here if you want to attract most of your customer, most of your clientele. That was stay on this area. You have a strong grocery anchor right here for the local folks, so it can be your ice cream shop. As you notice, a lot of different retail stores, so they thrive as the local grocery is. You have Walmart. It's not big enough, but for Pahrump residents, it's enough to stay there. So peaceful life. So I would say check it out if you're in the vicinity of all those commercial space. The local Home Depot, because Pahrump have a lot of ranches. I think they have a big market between plumbers. Now on this road, I did notice a lot of machine shop, a lot of warehouses job in this location. Also, I noticed a lot of mobile home. So if you're gonna get your own mobile home, this is where you wanna be. Spacious, lands available, nobody will bother you. So if this is your style, looking to get a mobile home in this area.
All right, so you will notice if you drive to Pahrump, a lot of these signs, like for example, this is supposed to be commercial zoning, so that can mean warehouses, businesses, maybe a logistic company. But if you notice, it's pretty much middle of nowhere. So yeah, one over here. Maybe I'm gonna go on that side over there, see what's over there, but pretty much nothing. Black Row, I think that's the name of the street. Yeah, Black Row.
So on this side of town of Pahrump, I did notice a lot of mobile homes. So one thing that Pahrump have is the access to have mobile homes available. I have previous clients who moved to Pahrump for that reason. They want to have their mobile home here. Sunshine they're selling, and as I drove past to this playing field road, I did a lot of signs for sale, mobile homes. So if you want to have some chicken, goat, whatever ranch you have in stuff that you have to farm it. So and they're cheap compared to Vegas, so that's one of the benefits of having Pahrump, that cost of living, that access that you're gonna find anywhere else.
All right, so this is what people want Pahrump, the lifestyle. It's nothing, made out of nowhere. So this is like one of the reasons they want people move here for that. Like I said, over there you got more land. There's nothing, literally on this facility, there's nothing over there. Just mobile houses, a lot of mobile houses. Like you got your few dollars right here, but that's that peaceful town vibe though. If you want to move to a place where you want to retire, you got tired of the hustle lifestyle, you want to, maybe you sold some couple deals, you want to move here, it's literally on this road. If you can hear I can hear shit because it's so quiet. So that's the beauty of Pahrump, it's not for everybody. You know, the town offer a type of lifestyle of loneliness, calm, um, you know, chilling. You know, you want to have fun, you can buy your land, you can build your own structure, and then, you know, you can start blowing shit up. I don't know. So you got your mobile home over there. The local flea market? No, my God. Excuse me. You know where the entry is? Oh. Okay.
Lift up a rope and go for it. Wow, it's supposed to be here.
Okay.
Well, there it is over there.
All right.
I'm going right here. But
So this is like every Saturday, the flea market?
yeah.
Okay. Huh. Thank you.
Close enough, right?
Yeah. Cool though. Hello, sir.
Good morning.
Are these like homemade?
This is all local honey.
Wow.
Yeah.
I believe in 4 years in Vegas, I didn't even know they have honeycomb.
Yeah, he's got some hives out in Vegas too.
Oh, okay.
He's got them here in Vegas, in Arizona, and Armagosa. Alex has been doing this for over 30 years.
So these are nature too, Pahrump?
Yeah, they were from Vietnam, bringing the helicopters.
So what are these like?
These are tinctures.
Ah.
You're not filming, are you?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
not
no.
here.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I'll tell her to come and see you.
Okay.
Right here. Doo-doo.
The girl is still alive. Monty gets big and she wants to come back to Pahrump a little bit.
Pure honey.
Hello.
Hello, sir. These are like homemade that you harvest yourself? What?
Everything homemade.
I didn't know they have olive on Pahrump.
Oh no, this is no local.
Oh, okay.
This is no local olives.
But these are like the honey?
The honey local.
You know what he left?
Even the pistachio?
This grown in Amargosa.
Ah.
One of the dry fruit, California.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What about the jerky? You
Jerky is made and made.
I trust him to go into my fucking garage and get whatever he fucking needed. Okay, so you don't fucking know me. Call and see the way I see it.
All right, so that was fun. We spoke to some of the farmers. Everyone was friendly, you know. Most of the old folks, I think most of the local residents like to go there. Only to that guy who, for some reason, don't like to be filmed. I don't know what was his deal. And I don't really understand what he said about twinster. So if you guys know what he means, leave in the comment. I would like to find out more. So like a liquid, with honey. And then on this side of the road, yeah, you have more RV. I didn't know there was a local casino hidden here. So I came through this town a couple of times, but mainly to the main intersection where most of the shopping. On the back road, this is my first time rodeo. So I was just browsing, going back, see what's in the wild.
All right, so this is gonna be the residential area. If you live in Pahrump, you don't have to live in the middle of nowhere. There's a nice property over here. Like I said, this is like your typical suburban house you find in Vegas, even on this side. But what I do is I'm gonna go home, explore the golf club, the golf courses, so you can see some of the luxury amenities. So if you wanna live in Pahrump, but not live in the middle of nowhere. Well, here you can, yeah, there's a lot of property for sale on this neighborhood, on this road specific, all the way from there. So, and then also gonna show you Sherry Ranch. This is the local brother house. You know, if you wanna come to Vegas. You know, the free tour. I never come to this before. This is the first time, but as you know, it's pretty safe. You're pretty much in the middle of nowhere in this area. So they do have their own limousine. So if you wanna come to Vegas, they can get you from the airport, bring you over here. You know, this is not for the weak. You're gonna pay premium price. This is a premium service. These are beautiful ladies, obviously. It depends on the service. They have couples 69. You know, I don't know, but yeah, it's wild. If you go to the website Sherry Ranch, you see that. Yeah. Yeah, so they do a lot of bachelor party too, friends. So you know what they say. They always say, "What happened in Vegas is stay in Vegas." So this is for a reason. There's another one over there calling. This is Sherry. Another one is Cherry Ranch. Same style, similar. So you have a taxi at night. Is what I do as my side hustle. This is where I fund my real estate business. However, I do meet a lot of folks, people. You know, they want to have fun. They want to come to Vegas. So if you don't have the budget to expend on this luxury service, this premium style service with a woman, Vegas has their own. We call it the massage service, the spa. They are always moving because in Vegas it's illegal. So the way I know I have some connections. So the way I work is some folks who need a service, you know. And like a lot of people, don't feel ashamed. Don't feel that, oh, you know, this is a one-time experience. Like I said, I took CEOs, executive, company vice president, you name it, even secretary, folks, CES folks, tech company, conference, the list goes on and on. Everybody had their needs. So in Vegas, there's a lot of strip club and a lot of massage places. So for this one, how much it will cost you? Well, Sherry Ranch, from what I heard, from what I read on the Reddit, can be between $3,000 to $7,000. Right, that's kind of a lot. However, Vegas, from what I heard from some customer, can range to $500 to $700. less than that, but it's still, and it's safe, you know. You don't have to worry about HIV. I think they have HIV, like they actually take care of the women. So this is one of the beauty of living in Nevada, that freedom, the democracy freedom. So don't feel ashamed. It's normal. Everybody does it. So if you wanna come to Nevada, especially Las Vegas, and you wanna explore this type of fun, yeah, you can give me a call. I can hook you up. It's safe, you know. Those that don't get too personal, it's just a hospitality service that we offer. Casino offer the same thing. Poker players, I took poker players. They pay me well. They give me good tips. So.
All right, so we are approaching the local golf club. This is called the Mountain Falls Golf Club Home. So it's a lot of 55 and old communities. This is also what most of the luxury property are, like high-end style. So you wanna live near a golf course and retire. This is a good place. It's a mix between 55 and regular folks. So you don't have to be 55 to live in. They have all kinds of style. There's gated, non-gated. The one that I'll show later in the video is the gated one, but it's a good place to be. A lot of nature, walking with your dog. So cool lifestyle service that you want to be in a safe community. This is where you want to be.
We are on the golf club. So the golf club have several communities, 55 and older as well, but you have a nice neighborhood. This is where if you want to have a peaceful, quiet, obviously this is HOA, so be mindful of that one, but you want to have more relaxes. Field of serving, this is like you feel in Vegas when you go to different golf clubs in Vegas too, like for example, Dragon Ridge, the Vegas Country Club as well. It's a lot of golf course similar, so this one give you the same vibe. And also, if you want to move to Pahrump and you want to stay in the friendly neighborhood with the community, you want to enjoy the golf, you know, it's not too far. Like this is a local park. Perfect, it's peaceful, quiet, you know, not a single folks that's even bothered. So we're gonna show different property, different neighborhood. Some are gated, like the gated one, obviously we cannot go there, but if you wanna see if it makes sense for you to see some of the property, you know, they look similar to what we find in Vegas. Big property in Nevada are more thicker. Like they're usually thicker for insulation, heat, and during the summertime. So they're more stable and they have less.
All right, so let's explore Mountain Falls. This is the only true golf course community in Pahrump and the centerpiece of all the premium lifestyle market. So the golf course by itself is an 18-hole course. You're gonna have resorts, clubhouses, pool, fitness center, and include restaurant. Street are wide and clean. You're gonna see a lot of maintenance working. They're really taking care of that, especially for the folks doing the 55 and older. So if you have a pet in the vicinity, it's gonna be a good place to, you know, go for a walk in the morning, especially with all the green stuff. Even now we live in the desert, Pahrump do a pretty good job when it comes to water recycling. So that's why you see the grass. It feels more like it. You live in Florida or you live in Georgia, more greener type lifestyle. They're new construction still. I saw the first one. I think Taylor Morrison, the other American, Richmond American, I believe, another builder. So there are several builders that still making construction. The community is a master plan as well, so you're gonna have the, you know, premium lifestyle that that Pahrump doesn't offer. You do pay a premium price, but at the same time it comes with several perks, which is the safety, you know, the peaceful that you live in the area. There's parking enforcement, so you know the folks feel safe. On the video, I didn't show that, but there are several folks who have their own golf cart, so you can park in your house and just drive around. Speed limit is around 25 miles per hour. On this shop, you can see you got Mauer Tralos. This is the mountains on the back end. Now this one is a new construction. I don't think it's 55 and older. I think it's more like modern lifestyle houses. Price range is in the $500,000 and above. If you know that you will need a lot of RV garages, so I think folks want to have their own garage for the RV so they can travel around the state. That definitely I recommend. It's a new construction, so obviously they're gonna have great deals on interest rate, buy down. So all right, so we're in Ovation. This is the 55 and older. There's gonna be premium houses. This is also when you get your own private golf course. It's a 9-hole, so this is gated. So budget-wise, yeah, it will cost you a little bit. You pay a premium for the lifestyle. So if you wanna get off of the profit a lot bigger, over there, they still do more construction, Tyler Morrison. So the still not gonna be built. So as you know that the area is pretty quiet, pretty chill. 55 folks who wanna come and relaxes. Just the gated entry. So we're gonna go inside, see some of the houses. Basically gonna be a lot bigger. Like this is not your typical budget wise. Now, I don't want to apologize. I did mention they are the premium, but actually it's not. I was looking at the data when I got home, and prices start between $380,000 to $500,000. So this is what the typical price. It's still premium, but still affordable compared to what we have in Las Vegas. So on Aviation Warfare, the retiree is clean, most structure 55 and older. They have their own private golf course. Not many has that. It still has new construction, price below the 55 or and below. Compared to the Vegas marker, a strong value for the retiree. So when a rare resort style living, we are breaking the bank. But when it comes to square footage, they are property between 1,200 square footage living spaces all the way to 2,500 and above. So typical is range for 2-bedroom all the way to 3-bedroom. I mean. All right, so if you want any information about Pahrump or its neighborhood, give me a call for any question. I'll definitely help you out, get the best information so you can make the best decision whether you want to move to Pahrump. Thank you and have a good day.